Now, in the house, I would be remiss to shout out our two DOPs. We have Jesse on the cam that I'm pointing at right now. We have Marcus over here. There have been amazing music videos that have come out this year, including ones that these two have been involved with. Jesse, including, has been a part of Dylan Atlantis, Breakfast Road, Soli, Ken Carmel, Shoots. Marcus has been absolutely cooking, Devora, Barker, All Day, B-Wise, 1-4, Chanel Loren, just to name a very, very, very small few of either. You know, don't blush, guys. It's okay.
Jesse shot the B-Wise on with me.
Oh, true. There we go. We got a little collab, you know, little fun fact behind the scenes. And that leads into what we're talking about, our music video of the year. So hopefully one of these guys have been mentioned. If not, they don't get their feelings hurt. But that is okay, because shout out to every single DOP, producer, anyone who was a part of a music video shoot. Again, you took the music, the amazing music that we've talked about, and taken it to another level with the visuals. Again, the packaging, the aesthetic. So let us discuss our music video of the year. For sake of time, we're just gonna keep it to music video of the year. We did have all the mentions. I'm sorry, Iffy. We gotta keep it pushing. We gotta keep it pushing.
No.
Okay.
And Iffy, seeing as you're stressed, I'm gonna go to you first.
No.
What is your music video of the year?
Can
And yeah, one. Only
yes,
one.
Yes. Okay. So.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, it was only one.
Oh.
What is your music video of the year?
And one
And then
honorable
one
mention.
honorable-
No, not honorable
So
mention.
he hates me. Okay. Oh shit.
And if you know the DOP/director, it'll be dope to shout them out
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
If you can.
Okay. I think. Okay. Done. Real Life Love by Gang Called Speed. I don't know who the DOP was, but I love that video. All in it's just artistic. It is beautiful. It is fun, and it's like a real homage to Sydney. So I'm into it.
Okay.
Conquer by LC Woman.
That was
I
my
just-
first one.
I loved the shots. The part where the aunties are sitting there
Yeah.
playing tennis. Yeah.
That might be the blackest video as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. An honorable mention of mine if we were
No,
discussing.
bitch, because now I deserve to say what an honorable mention was.
No. Excellent.
For me, it has to be Venice by Devora, which was directed by Abube. And I believe we worked on it too a little bit. But yeah, that music, I think what I loved about it, I mean, Devora's always giving energy, but I love how they were able to incorporate even her style and what she was wearing, the different shots that were filmed, and I just think it was done beautifully, and
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
No, I agree
Yeah.
because my pick is also Venice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Shout out to Luca on DOP.
Well, look at that.
Again, today on directing. Marcus was, again, part of that shoot as well. And shout out to everyone else who was a part of that shoot. It was one of the videos that when I saw the promo pop up on my Instagram that made me stop and go
Wait a
what
second.
the hell is
Yeah.
going on right?
You're like, who's that guy sitting on the...
Yeah, that's Devora with the white dress
Yeah.
with the I was like, yo, what? But yeah, no, Devora absolutely, her intentionality is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And again, just the aesthetic, the dancing, the fits, covering the car, the Toyota with that thing. It's just ridiculous, which then led into Kamikaze and the Clintons, shot by Marcus. So it was the perfect kickoff in music videos for the year for Devora, for sure. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the one you mentioned, but yeah, what was the?
It literally, it's so simple. For me, what got me was, it's Okay. First of all, Speed. If you don't know them, they are a hardcore band, hardcore punk. And I just loved the juxtaposition with the song, and then the video, because you know in the video it's just the bandmates like kind of loving each other and like talking about what it means to have that sense of community, and it's just like it's really beautiful. But then the music is then like it's like hard breakdown, screaming, and yeah, I love it. And as I said, like it's a real homage to Sydney because you're seeing a lot of places and scenery that you're familiar with, and it's really nice. It's really nice. Plus, I liked the fact that as a hardcore band, they produced, I don't know who the DOP was, but coming out of a hardcore band, like a really, really beautiful music video. So that's my reasoning.
Okay.
But yeah. Also love Conquer by also okay.
Yeah.
Had to
Definitely,
say
yeah.
it.
Again, for the people. Definitely, again, the aunties, the ballet, the
the bottle cap.
ballerina.
That shot.
Oh,
that was
God.
insane.
So good.
Literally a video for the culture. People were really super hype on the Umva video,
Yeah, that
which was also amazing.
yeah.
But Loki, I feel like Conquer's a bit more slept on.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is because when I was kind of rewatching a lot of them, I was watching a lot of Elsie's.
Yeah.
And I started with the Umba one, and I was gonna pick it.
Yeah.
Then I watched Conquer, and I was like, no, this, and then obviously I went to
Yeah,
Speed,
of course.
but yeah.
All right. So speaking of packaging, the first thing you see when you click on a new song, a new project, is the artwork, and that's what we're about to talk about. Artwork of the year. It could be a single, it could be a project, as long as it was an artwork. that is the criteria.
Gorgeous.
Oh my goodness. All right, Angelique, kick it off.
Well, actually, going back to an artist I already mentioned, but CD's EP cover.
Okay.
Yeah, which was, she actually played a part in editing that herself as well. But Kushi also took the photo. She's Melbourne-based, took the photo and helped with the editing. But it might look like it's quite simple, but I feel like it just pieced in really well with the project that she put together. And I know because of the name of it as well, Blue Violet, and the colours and everything that mixed in, I think it was beautiful artwork.
Sure.
Yeah.
Agreed. Michael?
Yep.
Hello. Mine is Love Heart Cheat Code.
No, because
All right, there we go.
Love Heart Cheat Code by Hiatus Coyote. That artwork is, I'm gonna get sorry. No, the artwork is sensational. For me, it just I don't know how, this is one that I also kind of can't put my finger on why I love it. But it gives me it just gives a weird sense of spiritual vibes. Not to sound really normie and very stupid, but it just gives yeah, I'm spiritual and I'm so cool. And it's just beautiful. It's just this blue figure. Oh,
it's the colour.
it's the colour. It's
Okay,
just captivating.
I'm not picking something else that.
No, fair,
that-
queen. I agree with you.
I agree with you.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Sure. And my pick is Milan Ring, Mangoes.
Okay.
That was my
Yeah.
second best. Yeah.
Milan Ring, Mangoes. You kind of alluded to it. Yeah, just the body choreography to be able to, in an interesting way.
Yeah.
It didn't feel super cheesy.
Yeah.
It felt like it fit the aesthetic of the project. And on top of that, the teaser for each song, where it was kind of her moving from a seated position into each letter that she uploaded, was cool. It's not you just spelled out Mangoes with your body. It's nah, there was a transition between it. So that's why I love Milan Ring, Mangoes, as my artwork of the year. Hiatus Coyote was definitely in my short list as well. Again, super simple, super again, it's kind of what's going on here? But definitely has that spiritual.
Definitely
Yeah.
drawn to it.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
you're drawn.
Take away the music, just.
It's
as
just
an
it's
artwork.
something I
Yeah.
would have on my wall in my
Literally.
room. Done deal. It's pretty.
Yes.
I liked all your picks.
I liked all your picks.
I like your approval.
Yeah. I love this. Yes, this is what I wanted.
before we get to our MVPs in the scene, let's take it international.
Okay, I'm ready.
Our international album and our international songs of the year.
Not easy.
So, obviously, we are in a big world. There are so many releases in the world, and we'd be remiss to, not talk about music of the year and not talk about what else came out that wasn't from local, as much as we love local music and are here to champion it. But sometimes we have moments where we're like, I grew up with this person.
Yeah.
Naturally, let me go check out their new project. Or I heard this person's doing some cool stuff. Let me go check it out. So let's quickly start with our international project or album of the year. Starting with Tom.
Because I feel like this could be your pick. Maybe.
I'm gonna beat the shit. No.
I think this is everyone's pick. To start the G, please, Mickey.
No.
Yeah, like it has to be. Like it just has to be.
Good choice, though. Good
It is
choice,
a great
though.
choice.
It's okay, Mama. It's okay. It's okay.
I love that you picked it. I love that you picked it. Continue.
Oh yeah. Are we
Okay. Keep
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Mine was. First of all, I love this album. But I wanted to take it out of, I guess, where people's brains were headed, which was the United States. I took it back home. He Is by Rema.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phenomenal. Yeah.
That's great.
She said her.
No, I had other ones. I'll have to say Raven Lene Bird's Eye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to be the basic one in the conversation. Denzel Curry was about to be my pick with Mischievous, King of the Mischievous South. And then the King came out of nowhere, surprised us all. It's Kendrick Lamar, GNX. Are you serious?
No.
Are you serious? Kendrick Lamar's year,
Yeah.
undisputable. Undisputable.
110%. To all you Drake fans, let me know because I don't know.
Hands on the Y'all like,
Y'all can go away.
I love Kendrick.
No, y'all can go. Pick a side. Pick a side. Pick
yeah.
a side.
The line has been drawn.
Pick
You
it.
either have tickets to him next year or you
And
don't.
I don't. I know.
Yeah, and I don't.
I
stand.
don't either. So.
Okay, good.
Oh my
Good,
goodness. But yeah, Kendrick Lamar, GNX, Ode to the West Coast.
Great album.
But yeah, do we have any? It seems like it's pretty universal across the board.
Yeah.
Like,
That would have been that was like my second pick. It was hard.
No,
Two
thank
completely
you.
different genres, but they
Thank
both,
you.
yeah.
No, for me, he is like, why I want to say why I liked it, first of all. It's pretty much, obviously, Afrobeats, but Rema very publicly disclosed, this is for my people, and this is for me, and it is not for anyone to remix, it is not for anyone to, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't want you to enjoy it. And I was like, period!
Yeah.
Period,
More of
king.
that,
More of that, because I feel like, sorry Queen, I feel like we're seeing Afrobeats and African music as a whole get colonized.
oh, 1000%.
And I don't want that. Go away. Sorry, get away. I don't want it. So yeah,
You said,
I love what he no, dead ass. Like no, chop rice. Like go away. So yeah, I really love that he went above and beyond to make it very traditional. It's a beautiful album. I loved it. So yeah.
Amazing. And then what else stood out a little bit more about your projects?
Honestly, as soon as I started listening to the album, every song was kind of like a no
No.
skip. But I feel like I connected to it because I think she was showing a side of herself that she's been wanting to show for a really long time. And especially with the song where she was telling a story throughout the whole, I think like from top to the end, and it just was executed like beautifully. And yeah, Raven Lene is definitely she was on my raps. So, but yeah, no, I really loved that album. For sure.
Agreed.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think for me it was like unexpected. Like it came out earlier on in the year, but I was familiar with Mickey, like not too in depth, but yeah, I don't think I was expecting it, and then like I started listening. I think I knew immediately, like I knew from the beginning.
Right.
This is
Yeah.
going to be my personal album
Yeah.
of the year. The production. and then seeing it live as well, and seeing him translate that into a live show was just everything.
For sure. For sure. All right, let's get into international songs of the year. Let's knock them out before we get to our MVPs, local MVPs. But songs of the year, international songs of the year, to be specific. Actually,
I hope y'all agree with me. Leon Thomas. But
I like.
Yeah.
I'll stay away.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything yet.
No,
Just
okay.
that's it.
okay,
Okay.
Leon Thomas.
Mine, Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar.
I'm like, okay, I know.
Oh! Okay, no, it's not discussion time. How about you say yours and see if I agree? No, go.
Well, look, it was Mutt. So now I'm here like.
Wait, what was it?
It was Mutt. Leon Thomas.
Oh, so you had Leon Thomas. So you had Leon Thomas. Because I had Not Like Us.
Look at that.
Okay, looks like we got a two-sided debate here.
We got a tie.
Okay.
Okay, how about you start this?
Yeah, no, I'm curious. I'm curious because I will.
That might be a
I
given.
hear it, but it's just like we know.
We
You
know
what I mean?
that.
Like, we know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why it's song of the year.
Okay.
I'll be so real. It comes on the radio. I'm like,
Yeah.
please, enough.
Enough.
Oh,
Enough.
that's fucking,
No.
no, genuinely, that's fucked up. That is
But
fucked
it's
up.
good to that point.
No, it hasn't.
I'll play it
No, it
unashamedly
hasn't.
every single
Stop
time.
trying to happify Bathroy Williams, Not Like Us.
No,
But that's not what's happening. Okay, poet, mute. Let me say something real quick. Because I know the direction you two were headed, and it was, which song do I like? I feel like me and Rue
Had an overall.
looked at what was culturally
Yeah.
so important, and Not Like Us was.
Before we continue, just in regards to the song, the album of the year, what I would have said if I was thinking holistically, because I did go a little bias on this
Yeah.
album of the year, should I say? But if it wasn't, I would have picked Charlie XCX, Brad.
Exactly.
But
that's
like,
not-
unfortunately, I have not actually listened to Brad. So how could I say that? So I get it,
Yeah.
like 1000%. But to find that perfect balance of something that I did listen to, but is
Culturally
unanimously,
relevant. Yeah.
culturally the song of the year.
Okay.
It's used
We
in
get
presidential
that.
debates.
We get
It's
that.
used. Like now, people who've never listened to hip hop use the phrase "not like us." They are not like us.
Exactly.
And-
Who's using
Like
Leon
music.
Thomas's lyrics?
Yeah.
Hands down, everybody. Thank you.
Wow.
But no, forget
Thank
that.
you.
The song, you know, it's a great
It's
song.
listen, it is a
And
beautiful
if we were
song.
choosing out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like,
Aw.
listen.
She said.
If you like it, sorry. The first time I don't love it. Like, if you like it, I don't love it. No, not today. Not this time around. I think like for you to even try and say turn it off or skip, I'll give you a dead slam. Don't ever.
No, but I'm being so serious. Every time I get in my car, it's there.
I would just.
So,
And that's why song of the
that's not
year.
his fault.
And
but-
Whether you like it or not,
Song
song
of
of
the
the
year.
year.
Like it was. Listen, like he did his big one. And there's more to come. So
Played it. When he played it like 6 times.
yeah.
So,
Okay. And were you there?
Six-
Were you there?
No, I'm
Exactly. So
I wouldn't say that's a bad thing.
Hey. Enough. All right, next gotta go.
Okay.
Just continue.
We could yap about this. We could keep yapping about this. All right. As we close out our MVP section of this discussion, it's time to discuss our local MVPs who absolutely bodied this year. And we're going to start with producers. Who was the one lacing all of the best tracks from the best artists of the year? And I'm going to start with Iffy. Who is your MVP producer in the scene this year for 2024?
You're gonna hate me because I may have stolen your answer. Context was with Rue.
Yep.
And we were kind of discussing this, and my initial answer is will come later.
Okay.
That was my initial one, but then we kind of discussed, and I was like, you're right. So my answer is Sully. Oh, sorry. I gotta stop that. Sorry, I gotta stop that. But my answer is Sully. I'll keep it there for now.
Okay, Angelique, yours was?
Sully.
Okay, and I guess mine is answered. It's Sully.
Yeah.
I guess mine has to be Sully.
Who the hell are you gonna say? Who are you gonna say?
I was gonna say MJ Soul, and I'll be so
Okay.
real.
Okay, there we
like,
go.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think I could have definitely like paid more attention to producers. Like
Same.
that's
Same.
definitely something I have to take it into account more. But yeah, I'd say MJ Soul.
For sure. And this goes into the discussion that if I were here. Here was my three that was like the neck and neck. It was Solly, it was MJ, and it was Chelsea Warner.
Chelsea, yeah.
Chelsea's
Chelsea's
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. What they brought to each of their credits with MJ working with Taco Iguana, see his own project for When the Sun's Out. Then we have Solly, Nick Ward, Zion.
Shanae's even on there.
Yep, Shanae. Yeah, and then you got Chelsea Warner, Gemma Ilana, Zion Garcia, Film Star Prelude, and just a whole bunch more international. I call her Mrs. Worldwide, Miss Worldwide, because she is
Yeah.
She is,
everywhere right now. It was such a difficult battle and a difficult and this when I was going through every single song that I love this year. But I think I chose Solly for the fact that the breadth of who he worked with sonically,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
as well as what I liked in that breadth,
Yeah.
just made the most sense.
Yeah.
That was literally why I changed my answer, because mine was MJ Soul initially. And then upon speaking with Ruru, made a really clear point of MJ is insane. Like,
Ridiculous.
don't get us wrong,
Ridiculous.
insane. But I'm gonna say because
Yeah,
it's my
yeah,
point.
yeah,
I
for
feel
sure.
like he's been kind of working with the same people,
Yeah.
and
Very
we want to
internalized.
see, and
Yeah.
we want to see variation. We want to see like a
Yeah.
multitude
Yeah.
of stuff happening, and that is something that Sully has delivered. And you know, like, even though I disagreed with like the Sully and the Isaac, I still can see that he is insane, and he's doing a lot, and he works with a lot of people, and he is, like, I guess universally in Sydney,
Yeah.
a big one up there, and a top contender. So
For sure.
Sully.
Yeah. And he also produces his own.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's another.
Way Too Loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhythm of This
Rhythm
as
of
well.
This,
Shout out to PJ on Woodcroft Macca's freestyle though. The Hood classic. What do you mean? Is it not? Am I wrong? Let me know if it's a Hood classic.
Oh my god.
That went triple platinum in the streets for sure.
It did.
But yeah, seems like for the most part pretty unanimous. But I think there's no disagreement that MJ was right there. But I guess I don't want to foreshadow a future topic. But MJ had one hell of a year.
Yeah, he did.
For sure. So that gets to our final part of our MVP conversation, which is MVP Artist of the Year. Who was the one at the front? Who was the one killing it? I feel like it's going to be pretty unanimous based on how everyone's looking at each other.
If it's not, I will be very surprised.
Okay, you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ify, kick it off.
I was like,
Devorah.
Yeah.
Devorah?
Yeah.
Devorah? It's Devorah.
Queen Ada!
Yeah, good work, team. Good work, team.
High five. No, Miss Mem had, like, 2024 was her year.
Yeah.
Her year. Like,
2025. And
she needs to go higher.
Let's not foreshadow too. Let's not foreshadow too much.
Sorry.
She killed it in terms of music, in terms of getting her name out there. She did it all, and I see so much like prospect in the future for her. Like, it's not slowing down, and it keeps going. And then like even like for me, just got added to the Laneway lineup. Like Queen is eating up. I see so much happening. So she ate up this year. That's it.
Agreed.
Yeah, like I think even just like not even as like a music journalist, as just a listener.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
exciting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she's great in all, like every aspect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, for sure. There's not many artists. No, that's incorrect. There are a lot of artists that get me excited when I see their name pop up, but she is definitely at the top. And again, just seeing, I mentioned it earlier when it came to the Venice music video, but her intentionality, not just with the art, but the way she presents herself. She's got such a distinct look now. She's got signatures that people's like, oh, okay, I see the bear.
Yeah. And
Boom,
you know,
I know it. I see the character. I'm not sure. Marcus, do you know what the name of the character is?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, the character,
Yeah.
yeah. But the character with the like it looks like streamers
I
and
know,
stuff like
right,
that.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
been in the it was in the Venice and the Clintons videos. It's like you have this tangible thing in regards to Devora. As much as her live show, you know, she won Best Live Act for FBI Smack
So
Awards.
deserved.
So like when you go see her perform,
Oh,
she is putting on a show. I interviewed her
insane.
last year on the 4th ever episode of my Rouge Room show, and she made this. We had this whole discussion about if you are going up there and it sounds like you're lip syncing or doing a karaoke performance of your live shows, then who wants to go see that? If you are going up and you're putting on a show, then you can stand out. And there is very, very small people who can put on a show like Devora.
She does
Honestly,
that. She does
that's what I'm saying. Like she just there's intentionality. Like it's what you said. There's intentionality behind like a lot of the stuff she does, and she executes it perfectly.
Yes.
Like she doesn't like let the risk of like, oh my god, imagine if I did this. Like she's just like doing it. She's just doing it, and I love that.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, shout out to Devora.
Shout out to Laura for
You.
real.
Your
2024.
energy is electric. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
100%.
And we're very excited to see what the future holds for Devora. But again, we're not going to lead doing this too much on that conversation.
I screamed when we said her name.